Hey there, welcome back guys, we're live. Just want to make sure I got full bars. I'm going to sit closer to the router as we learned in our last streams. Make sure there aren't any TFRs. Make sure you're good to go before you go, that the town doesn't have any drone ordnance, and they're also good to take off. You have satellites, full satellites. We got about 19. If you're in the red, the drone will drift if you don't have full satellites, and you'll wind up losing your drone or crashing it, and hopefully it can recover. Knowing that, moving forward, we got some obstacles to our left and to our right, and so what we're going to do is we're going to take off right about now. See, we're able to lift off. It does go to the side a little bit, but that's okay. We can move this way. Now, aside from going to the left and going to the right, you want to make sure before you take off that there aren't any obstacles in your way. Like in my case, if I go right about here, I believe I'm good to go. But if I go look back a little bit, you'll see from where I took off from, if we go up, there are some wires just going across. So sometimes you think, oh, I'll just go right up. Yeah, not really. But, you get the idea. So in other words, just know your surroundings. And once you do that, make sure you launch the AirAware app, which I'm going to move in a little bit more just to play it safe, because the drone does give a really bad depth of perception. So now I'm clear from the wires, and now I'm good to go up as high as I need to before going left and right. So I'm going to go up, clear from any trees, clear from any wires and telephone lines. And for me, I like to go about 200 feet up before I go left and right, because then I know right about here you're clear, but I don't know, it's a little anxiety I have about taking off and actually going into my flight, starting the flight, and needing to be 200 feet up in the sky. I just feel comfort. You find your comfort zone. Maybe you're in the desert. If you're in the desert, you don't have to worry about these telephone poles, right? So we're just going to go here into the field, fly around a bit. Everything's green right now, green and lush. I see that lawn, it's green. And I don't think they have sprinklers, but it's just that morning, like I said before, the morning dew and things are wet, and just keep everything nice and moist until June or July, when things just start drying out, because didn't get much rain. We're still in a drought. But look at the colors, so pretty. 232 feet up, you can still see the drone. Just going to cross over there since the light's red and the traffic stopped. Then turn around this way. This is really nice. RC, still got full bars. Make sure you have whatever it is you want your drone to do. If signal's lost, some might have it set to hover. Some might have it set to return home. Some might have it set, I don't know what other options are there, but make sure you just have that set before takeoff. Knowing that, and moving forward is going to bring the camera in a little bit here so we can see down there, which is really nice. And then I think we're going to turn here, because there's always some signal interference if you go the other way. Move that in a little bit. And as you can see, look at that. Kind of neat, huh? It's a new construction. I never got the progress. Oh wow, strong wind. That's so weird. Alright, so if you get strong wind, just turn back, and always make sure that you're over, there's New York City over there. You're over, not too high, like you're over, see, I'm over like the homes, over the parking lot, etc., not flying over the road. But this way, if the wind did take it, because remember I have prop guards on, and with prop guards, like I said before, the drone works as a sail. I'm just going to bring it in a little bit. See? Maybe do a POI again. Actually, you know what? We already did a POI in the last video, right? So, let's go up. We're at 225 feet up. And I believe, we're good to go in that sense. Go over the homes, zoom up a little bit, so we can capture that skyline. The skyline looks really great on the 28 zoom, but you still lose pixels. It's more of a gimmick. I haven't seen it perfected unless you have a paparazzi lens and a real camera. Like for example, here's 7x. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Zoom down a little bit. 5. Oh, look, there's a plane. Kind of neat. Take a picture. Oh, yeah, maybe take a picture of that. Oops, that's a photo. I mean, that's video. That's 3 times. And then if I click 7, now I can see there's the Empire State Building. And it's a little hazy. Not as... That still looks good. Still worthy of pressing record. Maybe using that as a screenshot. Or make that, not screenshot, thumbnail for this video. And then I'll just put it back onto 1. So these zooms are great. I guess probably if you want to do an inspection. Yeah, so now we can just keep moving forward. 21, 22 miles per hour. Let's see, hopefully we don't lose our... Oh, there we go, we're back. Our signal. Let's see if anybody's here though. Let me make sure that what's below me. Probably me. Whoops. Because I am right here. Just want to make sure that I'm not over anything. I'm over someone's, like the tree line / train line. Just want to make sure before I check my phone that I'm not hovering over traffic or like, you know, any place where there's a lot of traffic movement, so that if a bird hits the drone, it's just going to fall from the sky. But I want to check the just want to check the channel, you know, and see what we got when it, because sometimes people chime in. Usually we have Friday night flights, which will be scheduled as long as the weather is nice. You know, everything. It'll just be a live stream of this, but at night, which is just amazing. Amazing view that you get of the sky at nighttime. I can't see anything. Let's see. Oh, there we go. No, it just says 1 watching, but... Oh, Market Bay, yo, send it. Yeah, waste of battery. Yeah, no, because I want... Yeah, you're right, Market Bay. It is a waste of battery just hovering, but I wanted to launch the chat from my phone because I didn't want to miss anybody here. But yes, he's right, but you need to dedicate your time to whatever it is you're doing and watch the drone so that you don't wind up, you know, losing one or the other. So I had to let it hover while I set the chat, because I was wondering where you were. I was like, hey, Market Bay. Yeah, so we have Market Bay, who's a regular here from overseas, so as they would say, abroad. And so he was the one that shared the solution for us for the shift and slide with the Creality slicer, which was kind of glitchy, got a little bit of RC interference. So let's try and go a little bit that way towards the field. Yeah, so over the railway you may get some interference. Or if you get interference, just lift your drone up, make it go a little bit higher. When you go higher, your signal will come back. This track is beautiful, but as you can see, it's a lot of people there, and unfortunately, I'm going to go up higher a little more. The best time to check out this track is when no one's there, so that you can really capture the colors. The colors are just phenomenal. Look at that. Actually, that would make... We'll do video first, right? Do a video, and then picture, because apparently if I put it into camera mode, it's going to give us a different depth and perception of everything. But yeah, it's still good. Oh wow, that is a nice one. I can go here, capture that. That'll be a nice thumbnail. And then if I go in a little bit more, and then take another one, and then go up. It's like the circles in the corn. This was actually meant to be seen from above. You know, like, I didn't even realize that text was there. One day I was in the field, I just see, I didn't even know if it was an S or not, I just see these colors, and I'm walking around, not knowing what it says. And then one day I'm here with my drone, and I'm like, oh my god, I didn't realize it said that. Maybe because I didn't have my glasses on. But this is really cool. Voila. And we would get the other side, but it's just too busy. Oh, wow. Forgot that there were tennis courts there. Let's move back a little bit. We're 330 feet up, which is fine. Yeah, that looks good. capture everything. And of course we could capture the other side, but it's busy, it's after school with their program, so ideally we'll just leave it like that. And one more, and then we'll start heading back. We're at 13 minutes left on the battery, and so we'll start heading back. Marka Bay, good to see you. Yeah, I was live a few minutes ago, but the thumbnail said 3D print version of you, which was a little weird. I forgot when you stream with a key that you have to change and customize the thumbnail. See, I got RC interference, but it should come back. And always make sure before you fly what you have your settings set to. We got 8 minutes left, so now we're gaining time on our flight, which is really cool. I've always wanted to check out that new house, though. 8 minutes left on our flight. Maybe I'll check it out another time. There's not enough time because with me and my landing skills, it's right over there. It's hard to see it because the front's the back and the back's the front. I love how everything is so green and lush right now. That was this one right here where the construction's happening. 9 minutes left on the flight. Home point's coming up at the corner, and wow, that's without watering. Kind of neat. Watered a couple of times, but that was just so that the nitrogen pellets could dissolve to give it that, make it vitamins that it missed out during the winter. Oh look, that's a nice picture too. Oh wow. Yeah, there we go. Take a picture of that. Maybe go here. Make it like a triangle. We're 336 feet up, 144 feet away from the drone, which is fine. And that tree's in the way, but let's move in a little bit more. That's another good thumbnail, right? And then go down. 320, 313, 297, and colors coming in. And sometimes if you go back and lower, you can capture certain angles, kind of like what we did when we did the augmented flights, 234. Oh, there we are. I like that one. Now, the hard part. We got 11 minutes. Oh, nice. We got 11 minutes. We gained time. Now the hardest part. Could land it in the back of the yard. But I'm not really good at, measuring the distance with this drone. Where you're close, you're far, you're far, you're close. Right now it's right about there. So we could lose Marka Bay. Let's see what Marka Bay says. Marka Bay. Use the max zoom into New York, bro. Lou used them. Okay, you were going to see New York City. We got 11 minutes left. All right. And I'll just sing. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps. I am king of the hill. Da-da-da-da, be number one. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh, there's a wind. All right, there we go. 28 zoom. All right, let me just put it into. I think I have to put it into Explore. Forty 40% battery, which is great. That's 6 times zoom. We'll just do 28 all the way. Oh wow, this is 28. Oh my god. Now imagine that on night, on a non-hazy day. Where is the Empire State Building? It's gone. Somebody took it. France took it back. No, I'm just kidding. We know France didn't make the Empire State Building. Actually, one of my friends in school, and when I went to high school, his dad helped put the antenna on the Empire State Building. He had pictures of it too. It was kind of cool back in the day. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing now, but definitely not putting antennas up. Yeah, look at that. Kind of cool. Oh, there goes a drift. Oh wow, I thought I saw something. Oh, look at that flashing. Must be a plane. Or must be another drone. Someone else has a beacon. Someone else put their hazard lights on. See, and that's it. 28 zoom. That's kind of neat, huh? Now imagine what we could see. Let me pick an empty house, because imagine if this house is empty because it's under construction. But look at that. I could be on my property, right? And then like and that's 28x. Now imagine at night with the lights on, but you can't be doing that. But anything that could be seen, look at how lush and green and not public, everything is. Anything that could be seen from public is basically fine, but we're not peeping Tom, so if you watch on my live streams, we're always trying to capture the beauty. And the last beauty we got, wasn't the live stream, but we had 8 minutes left, 32%. It's gone. The Nabisco factory. Remember that? Yeah, that's gone. That's no more. Finito. Yeah, that's it. So we're at 7 minutes left on the battery. Again, it's a little bit of a narrow approach coming in. Like, it looks like I'm under traffic, but I'm actually over the property. That's another thing I don't like about this drone. I like the Mavic series, but now I'm further away from my property. Like, I'm down towards the other house. Here's the lens. You're already zoomed in at, like, I don't know what the zoom is, that when you look up at your drone, you're like, what? It's all the way here. My drone that's not even over my property. My drone is all the way down on the other side, which is next to the neighbor's house, and not anywhere over the traffic. So that's why I think that's why you can't use this one for real estate, because literally right now, I'll tell you, right now I'm over the property. Literally. But, oops, I don't want to lose any. But it looks like you're over traffic. That's why I think I have my eye on one of the Mavic drone, Mini 3s. The positioning of the drone. Like you saw, I would look like I was over traffic, but I wasn't. And the only disappointment with that is that if you move it in a little bit. Hold on, I just need to focus. If you oh, there's a bird. Wow. See, they don't care. They're just flying. They expect you to move out of the way. Unless they think you're a bird, because birds don't hover, right? And they're like, oh, the bird will just continue flying, and they're just calculating where the bird will be if it was flying. Or I've seen some videos where they attack the drone. Yeah, so there we are. Oh, sorry, as I was saying, that you have to be further away down the street to actually capture what's here. That's the only downside. Look, everything is still lush and green here. Everything for now. But yeah, it's coming back to life. I have another video coming out where I'll share with you guys. I got to turn off obstacle avoidance so I could bring the drone in just a little bit closer. And now bring it in a little more right. Right is left, left is right when you're flying backwards. Nice, we got, let's not end it with a condenser. Let's end it with a tree, the Japanese maple. Kinda neat, huh? Gotta love it. Yeah, I'm just gonna check and see if there are any updates, because I'd hate to want to fly again. I'd be like, sorry, we're updating you. And then you lose time and battery. Oh, we're current, we're running the latest everything. Aircraft is 01000138, and the app is 01, the same. And aircraft firmware is 01010700. I'll check for updates. Nope, no updates for now, but you always want to check before and after, so that you're good to go before you go. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Great, thanks for stopping by, Mark. Very good to see you. We still have 3D print of the week happening tomorrow. We just didn't want to go live again. I was a little bit apprehensive about going live because that 3D, I'm not sure like if it's good to go live when you have a video going viral. Like that video of the 3D version of you has gotten almost 6,300 views, which is pretty cool. But I wasn't sure like if that overrides the existence of that viral moment. But it's fine, because this is you guys look forward to this every week, and we have been able to experience this because of the weather. The weather hasn't been in our favor, but I figured, hey, why not? Because if it rains Friday, at least we got a flight in today. The only thing I didn't do on this second flight was the POI effect, but we'll save that for next time. The more live, the better. Yes, I will go live again, Market Bay. Tomorrow we have a live stream, 3D printed. You might like that one. That one's going to be a short one, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours tops. Should be an interesting stream. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this video helped you. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Totally. Tomorrow is 3D print of the week. Yeah. And then we have here. And how much battery is left? Hey, good to see you. That's okay. I'll see you next time. It's one of my neighbors. Actually, one of his kids had a drone. They lost it. I'm not sure how they lost it, but they came to me for help one day. It was like, hey, can you help us find our drone? I'm like, no, I don't know where you guys were flying it. That usually happens first-time pilots. And thankfully it was one of those El Cheapo drones too, where they didn't spend thousands of dollars, but that usually happens with their first-time drone. But anyway, that's pretty much it. We will see you next time. Ciao. I gotta run, and everyone's coming back soon.